if you ever see LGBT in the title, just go ahead and just assume a disclaimer. I mean, we're gonna blur out the video, like I'm some of the video, but like just for future, it's a shame that I have to say this. What's up, guys? Welcome to Let It Be Heard, where we are doers of the word, not hearers only. I'm your host, Jaden Heard, and today we're going to be talking about the pride nonsense and how they're coming for our children, and they're parading all this in the streets. Check it out. Yeah, so they're coming for our kids very clearly. I mean, that's what they said. I don't want to hear no conspiracy theories from the left. No, we didn't add that sound in. No, that's real. Look at how they're like going. They're going to the beat, right? Look how they're dancing. Look at how their lips are moving. Okay, it's not a conspiracy theory anymore. We've been telling you this for the longest time that they're coming for our children. They just said it. There was I think about a year ago as well, there was some gay choir that said that we're coming for your children. So this isn't anything like that we're just making up. There's also professors out here saying that pedophilia is okay. They're literally saying like, don't even call pedophiles because it's offensive. They want to change the term. They want to say it's now MAPS, and MAP is M-A-P. It stands for minor attracted persons. And now they're trying to make it a sexuality, something that you have to tolerate and accept. And, you know, I wouldn't understand that, you know, if it wasn't pedophilia. So, yeah. And it's so funny, too. We've talked on the show about how this is the natural progression of things. I was correct. When I became a conservative in 2020, one of the things that I already knew before that was LGBT is like, that's an L. And I had a man tell me, I didn't quite understand it fully at the time, but I had a man tell me that one day, Jaden, it's not going to be about gay, it's not going to be about trans, it's going to be your kids, it's going to be your dog. Like, it's going to be like, it's just going to get progressively worse. That man is probably a prophet by now because, again, like, it started off with just gay rights. They want to get married, so Obama does all that. Then you got now you want the transition and whatever that happened. Now you're seeing that you saw the LGBT mafia. If you guys haven't seen What Is a Woman, go watch that. They want to trans your kids, right? They want to give your kids access to these reversible hormones that are going to be able to easily be reversed. That you can just press the pause button on puberty, and then later on, if you want to, like, continue being a girl, continue being the boy, that you can press the play button. So that's what they claim about puberty blockers. They say you can just pause them like a video game. That's not how it works, okay? No. They're not reversible, and they do irreparable damage to you. And in some cases, it causes you to be infertile, and it leads you to very, very, very deep depression. So, no, we knew that they were coming for our kids. After that, well, now they're just openly saying, yeah, we're trying to change your kids. Now we're trying to make your kids gay. And it's okay. Like, it's normal. And they're smiling. They're celebrating because they know it's happening, right? So anyone who says otherwise is a conspiracy theorist. I'm tired of being called a right-wing nut job, Alex Jones type guy. No. It's true. Like, I just showed you. But I want to ask anyone who agrees with this, why? Why is this okay? And if this is okay, let me ask you something. Is a straight person going up to a gay child, which whatever, is that okay? Like, if they try to make that kid straight, like push their stuff on them, like, how do you feel about that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if the roles were reversed, how would you feel? I honestly don't think that's a bad thing, like to straighten out gay kids. I feel like it's a phase half the time. But anyway, so yeah, but you had these parades all over the country. All over the country, you had these people walking around naked. Like one of my producers said, he said that, you know, Toronto, they were just fully naked. Seattle, half of them were naked. And then I think that was in DC. And I was actually in DC this past week. So That was very interesting, to say the least. Gay pride flags everywhere. By the way, what's with all like the churches? Like, I know that that churches have gay pride flags. Every single one in DC had a gay flag. Like every single one. Like 99% of the churches I walked by had a gay flag. Maybe they're celebrating, the Ark of the Covenant, not the Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, maybe they're celebrating God's rainbow, God's rainbow, God's promise. Maybe it's just Promise Month. Maybe all the churches in DC are epic. Maybe I'm the one who's tripping. Or maybe they're being abominable, celebrating sin, celebrating pride, and they need to have hellfire rain down on them like Sodom and Gomorrah. I don't know if you guys also saw, but there was this church that I think it got struck by lightning or caught on fire or something. Like it was like then the day before or like very recently they had came out in support of LGBT, and a lot of people like me were saying like, yeah, like this is definitely like a sign from God. Just go read the Bible in the Old Testament where God rained hellfire on Sodom and Gomorrah. So that's my little take on this. If you guys have your kids watching this show, by the way, if you ever see LGBT in the title, just go ahead and just assume a disclaimer. I mean, we're gonna blur out the video, like some of the stuff of the video, but like just for future, it's a shame that I have to say this. Can you name any other group, by the way, any other group of a video that you have to make of, like besides ancient like native tribes who dress naked or whatever? Can you name any other group that we have to blur out every video and give a disclaimer of because of how provocative and degenerate they are? I can't. But it's definitely the LGBT mafia. And I'll say this again, a little preface. Not all LGBT are like this. I would say not most of LGBT are like this. These are a bunch of radical extremists, crazy people who, for the most part, probably have autism and are diagnosed with being trans or being gay, right? And that's not a knock at being at autistic people. This actual research. If you look this up, most of the time these people just have autism. It's true, but they're diagnosed with whatever, like gender dysphoria, or whatever they want to call them. So anyway, that's going to be the video. Stay away from these people, y'all. Pray for them. Pray that they'll come out of these parades and instead they'll put on this same pride for when their Lord and Savior Jesus will come back. God bless you guys and have a good rest of your week. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And be sure to hit that follow button and that join button. It'll take you over to our locals channel where you can further support the show and get access to additional content. God bless.